drinking? I've been drinking.
It's hockey beer.
Oh, it actually is.
It's called Top Shelf.
Lake Mace does a lot of hockey beers.
Official beer of the NHL Alumni Association.
It's a fish.
His drive, Saad scores! Tap goal!
Welcome to Puck Talk.
Sure, we drink beers and we talk about hockey.
I'm Dane.
I'm Sam.
And this is what happened in hockey this week. Connor McDavid, next big thing in hockey, got in a fight last week, broke his hand, out 4 to 6 weeks. He's questionable for World Juniors. There's a lot of opinions being formed around this, whether it was selfish or not. What do you think?
In my opinion, it was kind of a stupid move. It's a huge loss to Team Canada if he doesn't play in the World Juniors. So kind of thinking about your country and that sort of thing in that aspect. But also, you know, it's prime scouting season, so he's missing a lot of opportunities there, even though everyone really knows how good Connor McDavid is. And also, it doesn't really look good from a scouting perspective because no NHL team wants their star player to be getting out long-term injuries over stupid fights.
I can't even imagine how much abuse he probably takes, how much he gets chirped, how much he gets hacked just because he's good. So I think he just kind of snapped, and at one point or another, you have to stand up for yourself.
Okay, well, first of all, why isn't his team surrounding him with, more physical players? I think it's good for a star player to be physical, but at the same time, try to have a little bit more of a level head.
It was just a freak accident that he missed the guy or punched too hard and ended up hitting the boards.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Hey Sam.
Yeah.
Who's first in the league?
It's Montreal.
First in the league, we have all lines clicking right now. Our third line is phenomenal. Brandon Press, Lars Eller, and Yuri Sakach. Dale Weiss got a Gordie Howe hat trick the other night. He's playing unreal right now. Scored on a penalty shot the game before. And then I want to show you guys this. This is Brandon Press fighting Zach Rinaldo. This is moments after the fight. They're in the box just chuckling. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the Habs are playing. How about you? Are you happy with how the Leafs are playing?
It was not a good weekend for the Leafs. Saturday night playing the Buffalo Sabres. On paper that looked like it was going to be an easy game, and then it was 6-2 Buffalo final. What can you say? That's awful. I mean, everyone should be beating
it's
the
Buffalo Sabres.
Everyone should beat Buffalo.
6-2.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. A couple of interesting points from that game, though. There were a lot of Leafs jerseys in Buffalo thrown on the ice at the end of the game. Common sense, it's you're throwing a $200 jersey on the ice. Why? What point are you trying to prove? It's really expensive. It doesn't make sense to me. Sell your jersey. I
think a lot of it has to do with you guys having such a large fan base.
Yeah.
More people, more boneheads.
Someone else who wasn't happy about that was Phil Kessel in the dressing room after the game. Reporters were asking him questions. As we all know, Phil Kessel doesn't like questions, and he probably really doesn't like them when he loses 6-2 to the Buffalo Sabres. So his response was, "Get away from me," and then he just left. I love Phil Kessel.
Yeah, Phil's the man.
Phil's the man. He got a lot of heat for that, though. People were like, "Okay, Phil, you got to be the voice of the team."
He's not a captain. He doesn't need to talk to the media.
He's a leader on the ice in the sense that
he's a sniper.
He's willing to carry the team on his back and change the momentum of the game if he needs to. He doesn't need to be the guy in the locker room talking to the media and stuff. I mean, that's an important role, but that's not Phil Kessel's role. Yeah. It can be Dion Phaneuf's, it can be Lupul's, if he's there. It's not Phil Kessel's role, and it never needs to be Phil Kessel's role, because that's not what he's good at, and he's never going to be good at that, but he's an incredible player.
Speaking of ridiculous upsets, Florida beats Anaheim 6-2.
Probably even more ridiculous than Buffalo and Toronto.
Yeah, that's...
What's happening in the NHL?
One of the strongest teams and, one of the worst teams. Hockey Hall of Fame weekend, Dominic Hasek, Rob Blake, Mike Modano, Peter Forsberg, referee Bill McCreary, and Coach Pat Burns all got inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Great lineup. Personally, Dominic Hasek is my favorite goalie. One of my favorite players of all time.
He was always my favorite when he headbutted the puck. He did that so many times.
Or the ridiculous, sliding out to the blue line.
He did that a lot, too.
Love it. Another game that happened on the weekend was San Jose and Carolina. San Jose beat Carolina 2-0, which seems about right. But here's the interesting part. Carolina got 45 shots on San Jose to San Jose's like under 20. And even better than that, Troy Grosnick, who is making his NHL debut in that game, got the shutout for the San Jose Sharks. So 2 rumors floating around this week in the NHL. One is that the Las Vegas expansion team, One is that the Las Vegas expansion team that a lot of people have been talking about over the summer might be happening. Las Vegas is building a sports arena. There's lots of talks. Apparently there was rumors that the owner of the Las Vegas team was announced. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that there's apparently talk about the NHL getting ads on the jerseys like they do in European teams.
Which would be garbage. That would suck.
I mean, NHL jerseys are a beautiful thing, especially
they're like
within North
sacred.
American sports.
Yeah.
Like, they're... Yeah.
In Minnesota Wild news, Josh Harding sent to waivers. Who knows what's going to happen?
Seth Griffith last Monday comes in on a goal. He is backwards. He's between the legs, and he puts it in. I've never seen anything quite
Just
like
roll
that.
the clip, Sam.
We gotta roll that clip.
Griffith taking it to the body, tries to split the D, keeps battling against Zielinski, and he scores! An impossible goal!
Shot of the week.
Detroit versus Montreal. PK Subban does his thing and takes a one-timer. Fires it 5 feet wide, but it goes off of Kyle Quincy's, nuts. And it goes off his nuts and in.
That, folks, is a classic nut shot.
Which brings us to our comment of the week by Liberty Minded Solutions. Kind of sounds like a business.
It was a very business-like response that they had.
And his comment was, "Nice deflection, numbnuts." Which is awesome because it works on so many different levels.
Alright, now it's time for question of the week.
What do you guys think? Connor McDavid. He got in a fight, broke his hand. Now he's questionable for World Juniors. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Some people are calling him selfish. What do you guys think? Why or why not?
Let us know in the comments below. That's it for this week.
Make sure you guys share, like, and subscribe.
Check us out on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, and check out our website, puck-talk.com.
Until next week, cheers, boys.